Am I supposed to be looking at the camera or the screen? This is confusing. Help! Help! I guess I'll just look at the camera. Alright, good morning, clap, good afternoon, and welcome to the very first video, vlog, cats, whatever you want to call it, of the YouTube extension of my site, RNazaire.com. I myself, I am RNazaire. Well, that's not actually my name. I don't know who do that to their child. It's actually a combination of the first initial of my first name and my last name, and they look like hands. I myself am RNazaire. I have a lot of names I go by. Some I can't share on camera. More than I can count, to say the least. Off the top of my head, RNazaire. It's obvious. Mr. Nazaire, who you can find on Instagram, by the way. Put a link in the link thing. Nazi, Nazi-Poo, Nazare, N-word. Just a bunch of names. But for all intents and purposes, I'm just going to go by me, just to keep it less confusing. Speaking of confusion, I wanted to do this video just to kind of introduce myself, the face, sexy face behind the things you saw on the website, and kind of recap what's been done so far and what I've been doing in the meantime and what you're seeing today. Don't let the bottle fool you. This is vodka. No, did the camera move? Anyway, let's talk about some things. Before I even start the recap of things, it only makes sense to explain that RNazaire.com, in case you haven't checked it out, you should, by the way. The core of it is writing. Writing is something I've been doing for a very long time. They said everyone needs a hobby, and it looks like writing's been mine. But to call it simply a hobby would be a really, really big understatement. Then why did I even bring it up? I don't. Anyway, I've been writing for a long time. I'm a creative person. It's been one of my better outlets, and I'll use any opportunity I can to write. Been working on main projects of my own, collaborating with other people, side projects, fun projects. I would incorporate that with work and school. Even ghostwritten a couple times. Can't really say much about that because that wouldn't make me much of a ghostwriter now, would it? So, imagine me, a young person at one point in time, having writing in different places. Shut up, watch. Different places. And I just wanted it all in one consolidated place for the world to see. And plus or minus a couple of attempts and ideas, I finally got it going to what you're seeing today, RNazaire.com. So yeah, that's how things really started. All my writings on the site, you got your entries, your features, even had an image gallery. Yeah, I dab a bit on taking photos. I'm not the best in the world, probably like the second best, but I have a little section there for as like visual aids for the website. And actually, that's gonna lead into why I did this in the first place. Now, not to, down people, but I think in this day and age, this information technology age, we kind of have a different flow as far as it comes to how we use time. A lot of us are busy. Most of us are very busy. And I think when I did the site, I may have been a bit, what's the word I want to use? Naive? Maybe a bit selfish even, in thinking that just because I took the time to write this blog or this entry or this feature, that to expect people to sit down with their said busy schedule and read it through. Because I'll be honest, in the 5 months when I was doing things, busy with my own work, I took the time to read some of my articles. I'm like, damn, there's a lot of stuff. It's cool. It's great writing, don't get me wrong, but it definitely takes a big portion of time. And time is probably, arguably, I think it is the most valuable thing you can offer a person because it's something you can't get back. So that was my main motivation to make these I don't know why I have an accent, this whole YouTube thing. I'm not gonna stop writing. Can't stop, won't that, take that. That was bad. But what I will do is I'll shoot these videos, right? And I'll do what I'm doing right now, but I'll still have the site as the reference material. So like, say for example, I did a video on with Dragon Ball. Like, I found a 4-star Dragon Ball. I don't think this is real. I'll write in detail where I found it, all that fun stuff. But as far as the video, I'll just do a quick covering of this topic. Then we could all go on with our days. I think that's fair to you, the viewers and potential future viewers, as well as to myself too, because honestly, as much as I love this site, it was like working 2 jobs. And even though it was a weird 5 months not being on that same grind, it was kind of a sigh of relief. Sorry, I got a ball out. Just to kind of, recharge and be ready to do what I'm doing now. Oh, that, and I also wanted to say that through doing videos, which I'll be actually featuring on my site as well, I'll be able to do things that I normally couldn't before through just writing or typing. I'm actually looking forward to doing interviews with people, maybe sketches, skits, retellings, collaborations, things in the future that I'm really looking forward to doing. It's another way to express. And I really haven't felt this excited since when I first started the site, so it's definitely a new take of what I've been doing before. Just wanted to put out that I'm not going to change what I was doing. It's just a variation of how I was doing it. So I really do appreciate your time. If you could, and this is gonna, I'll do it. First video, tell me how I did. It's my first time. It was my first time, and I recorded it the first time. No music, lights are on. It's very sensual. But if you could that's what they say, right? Like, rate, and subscribe. If you see fit, then I'd really appreciate it. Definitely want to get some commentary going, get some feedback. That way, I know how to kind of, put out what I'm doing. Having said that, I really do appreciate your time. Again, that's RNazaire.com. Link will be in the description. I'll have a bunch of other information there too. It feels good to be back. It feels good to be black, but it also feels good to be back. Having said that, I said that a lot of times. Thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. And until next time, have a good one. Ciao.